So, folks out there at Plastic Galaxy Toy Store, getting things started here in a few minutes. Stand by. Got a lot of interesting things up for sale tonight. Some really cool stuff that I was able to dig from the ashes. We'll see you in a few. How's it going? Back at it on a Sunday night, right here at facebook.com/Plastic Galaxy Shop, and also at YouTube. If you did not see the link that I pinned in the post, I would highly advise you use YouTube. It's faster and the lag is significantly less, up to 10 to 15 seconds at times and beyond. So be sure to check that link out for a better experience. Note, you have to have a YouTube account, obviously. Most of you guys do that, and really it takes 10 seconds out of your day. And if you don't have a YouTube account, you probably should. Great content, not that they need any type of sponsorship or endorsement, because they pretty much own that platform in the world of YouTube streaming. So having said that, we have a sale tonight. We're having sales every Tuesday, every Thursday and Sunday, right here, and we multi-stream multiple platforms. Obviously, 7 p.m. Central is a go date, and we also have. Be sure to stay tuned and subscribe and hit the bell notifications on YouTube as well. On Facebook, and the reason I say that is because we do happen to do live flash sales from time to time. That way, to make sure to get you locked in there for those surprise pop-up sales that we do, because those are a lot of fun, and people get pissed off when they miss them. So I'm trying to give you a heads up, so you've been forewarned. Okay, having said that, we've got a bunch of stuff coming in this week. New product coming in for the next sale on Thursday, so stand by for that. We also have some other really cool vintage items coming in as well. We have some really cool vintage items that came in today. I was able to unearth a lot of posters that I found, some super cool ones. We're going to blow those out. Movie posters, VHS posters, things like that. Non-Star Wars related, but we do have a lot of Star Wars stuff as usual, because that's kind of our building blocks. We've always been on Star Wars. We still have a lot of Star Wars stuff tonight. Okay. Also, more collections we're looking at. It's kind of an interesting thing right now with all the travel issues and whatnot, but we think we're going to kind of segue back into that shortly, so we're taking that in kind of turn. But so we have a couple things lined up in the works, so stand by for that. For a lot more cool products and things like that coming your way. Okay, having said, let's start things off tonight. This well, here's how the sale works, by the way. I forgot, for those that don't know. You need to use this format. Is how it's going to get you locked in. What happens is you use there's an item number on the post-it note, and there's a price. The small one's the item number, the large one is the price. The small number is the PG number, a la Plastic Galaxy, PG 0, PG 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what have you. The large number is the price of the item in US dollars, obviously. So if you would like to purchase that item, all you need to do is use a syntax PG number of the item space 50. So like PG 0 space 50, something like that will get you locked down for that. Then after the sale is concluded, contact us on Facebook, whether on YouTube or not. Just come on over and shoot us a message, say, hey man, I got this, and I'll say, okay, cool, here's your ship total. Minimum shipping charge is $5.99. Anything beyond that will be calculated by weight, distance, length, girth, etc., etc., etc. Special thanks to our patrons out there. You guys are awesome. If you want to get involved with that, pretty easy. You can get anywhere between 5 and 20% off of your purchases monthly. Super cool deal. We have a lot of great customers. We appreciate the support, and we're going to do our best to help you as well. Okay, so moving along, here we go. Up first, I got a lot of larger things. These are all the posters will be shipped in rollers, or excuse me, poster rolls, have you. So there we go. Let's start things off tonight with the Star Wars poster. This was a fan club poster, and a pretty cool one. This is PG number 22. This is Mr. Yoda, Jedi Master. This was a fan club poster, I believe. There's overall good shape. It's got some creasing here and there. It's in decent condition. Oh, sorry about that. Decent condition overall, so it is rolled. But having said that, PG 22 starting things off with Yoda. Little poster. Great to frame these up. They're not expensive to get framed up. PG 22 is $19. I went and looked at some of these posters are selling at, and just cut the prices down to get this stuff out here. PG 22 for $19. Yoda, there's probably about a $30 poster with the fan club Yoda. PG 22, $19 for the fan club Yoda poster. Once again, I'll show it one more time for those that may have missed it. There it is. Jedi Master Yoda. This is from 1980, by the way, in that realm. So there you have it. During Empire Strikes Back. PG 22, $19 for the Yoda poster. We've got some other Star Wars posters, some other movie-related posters, some other Star Wars stuff as well, and some extra stuff too. I was able to find some really cool stuff for us tonight. There you have it. Start things off. PG 22 for $19. Yoda poster. That's a cool one. Give me 1 second to load something really quickly. I apologize. I'm going to go right here. I see somebody on Facebook. Oh, sorry, go ahead. That's what I was referring to. Mr. S. I'm going to call him Mr. S. So I'm not sure who that is. If you were on Facebook or just went over there and just have your screen name, please don't forget to contact us after the sale is over with over on Facebook if you're not liking or following the page, and then we'll get you taken care of with this this poster. Thank you, sir. I'm not sure if I know you. Probably do, but regardless, thank you for the poster. Okay, moving on. Thank you, sir. All right, okay, let's do another. We've got a bunch of cool stuff tonight, some oddball stuff, and, just kind of a different sale, so why not? Chris Horton. Okay, thank you, Chris Horton. I saw him pop in there earlier. Thank you, Chris. Okay, I have another poster here. This one? Yes. So here is a movie poster, or excuse me, a VHS poster as well. I've got a few different styles of VHS movie posters, which are cool, and just why not? We still have plenty of Star Wars coming, folks, so stand by. But this is Total Recall. Arnold Schwarzenegger, It's got a little bit of staining right here on the right side. It's an overall decent shape, I'd say. No major rips or tears, but there it is. Total Recall. This was from the live. This was a VHS poster, obviously from live home videos. So this would have been in your VHS stores. And the one thing about VHS stores is a lot of the VHS stuff got kind of tossed, and that's how I found this. Not that it was tossed. Somebody owned a VHS store, and they were throwing out all the stuff. And a guy bought up all their stuff they were throwing out before we made the dumpster, and then sold it to me. So, so a lot of the stuff did get thrown away. A lot of people kept the theatrical releases, obviously, because at movie theaters they were supposed to send them back and like, oh, we better keep those, which is cool. But this one, Schwarzenegger poster, overall, fair to good shape. But hey, it's Schwarzenegger, iconic 80s movie. Excuse me, the late 80s, early 90s movie, actually, right? Late 80s, yeah. PG-19 for $24. Total Recall. Cool poster, cheap for a major motion picture, obviously, especially with him in it. Anything with Schwarzenegger is just automatically popular, a la show me the money, but hell, for $24. PG-19 for $24. Total Recall VHS store poster, like I said. Something different, and if you like that movie, go to Mars, the three-breasted woman, all that stuff. Interesting, but right. Anyway, there you have it. PG-19 for $24. Total Recall poster. Like I said, it's got a few condition issues, but it's not horrible. I think really nice ones sell for $50-$60. So I just cut it in half, even less than half. So there it is. If you want that, PG-19 for $24. Cheap poster for Arnold. I'll be back, Schwarzenegger. Okay, back to some more Star Wars over here on camera 2. We're going to blow this guy out. This is a cheap, loose 501st Clone Trooper with his blaster. This is hard fresh. You see the rubber band still holding the blaster in his hand. PG-5 for $14. Easily a $20 loose figure. On card, these things sell for $35 to $40. So there you have it. Super articulated 501st, one of the blue troopers. I used to have a bunch of these. This is the last one I found. So there you have it. Take advantage. Take it, run. PG-3 for $14. Is that PG? Is it? What's it say on the list?
It's 3.
PG-3. Let's just call it PG-3 because my handwriting is horrible. PG-3 for $14 for the 501st Clone Trooper. Arguably one of the popular Clone Troopers because it's the 501st, obviously. And the 501st is everywhere. There you have it. Loose complete, card fresh, and really cool figure. 1 second. Again, folks, I want to just reiterate, if you are on Facebook still, I would highly encourage you to follow the link that is pinned in the post. I'm going to remind this throughout the evening, so please don't shoot the messenger, but everything over there is much easier to use. So I would advise you to go over there if you have an account with YouTube, or if not, make one for the next time. Your lag is severely diminished, and your overall quality of video is 1080p, so it's better. So all those things are, add up in my world to say, hey, use this product. So also, we're not having issues with the claiming over there either, apparently. So that's good. Anyway, once again, there is a Clone Trooper right there. Let's go back over to camera 2. I want to move things along. We have a short sale tonight, but a cool sale. All kinds of different stuff. Excuse me. Okay, back to some Star Wars. Here are some theater release posters. We got quite a few posters because I found some, right? We've got some toys as well, so stand by. This is for the lot of 2. You have an IMAX poster from The Last Jedi. This is number 1 of 4. They made 4 different variations. So these are only available via IMAX. So you couldn't get these any other way at a normal theater, if you will, because that's how those were. And then of course this killer movie right here, Solo. Awesome. So you're getting the pair of movie posters, Solo, A Star Wars Story. One's a little bit larger than the other, obviously, just for scale I can show you. But we're going to shoot you a really great price on these. PG-5 for $19 for the pair. That's less than $10 a piece for these. These things sell between $15 and $20 a piece on the eBays of the world, because it's just not really worth shipping anything under $10 on eBay, just because all the fees and stuff, you'd be almost giving it away, right? So there you have it. PG-5 for $19 for the pair. Solo, Star Wars Story, Never Tell Them the Odds, and of course the Last Jedi conceptual art there with Luke looking onto Rey in the distance. There you have it. Some cool stuff. I like this stuff. I've got a few more of these left. I actually have one of these left because I kept them for myself. But these are what I have left over. I've had them for a long time. Yeah. PG-5. 2477. I want to call you by your last part of your name because I didn't see the first part. I'm guessing you're over on YouTube. Once again, if you are new to our channel on YouTube, if you're not an existing customer over on Facebook, please go ahead and contact us on that medium when you are done at the end of the evening, and we get you taken care of. So I'm sure I probably know these people, but I just want to let people know that that they may be chiming in that are not regulars. Thank you. So 2427 or what have you, or I guess I'll put that one down. Okay. Dog. Okay, got it. It's like Wick Dog, something like that. So there you have it. Cool name. Obviously, it means something to somebody. So there you have it. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do something else. Let's switch gears and do some Star Trek. So check this out. I found this is the last Star Trek piece that I have, and I, for whatever reason, I just kind of found this one because somebody had asked for it earlier. So I went online, and this stuff is super cool. These Diamond Select Star Trek, these are always obviously out of production, brand new, still sealed in the box. This is super cool. This is the Enterprise NCC 1701-B, which, if you remember, was in the movie Generations and got destroyed by the Nexus Rift, and that whole situation. You know, Picard was in there with Shatner, which was actually a really cool movie. They tied them both together. I'm a big Star Trek fan too, by the way. I love Star Trek. I don't play the whole I hate Star Wars or Star Trek thing. You know what I mean? I like them both. Factory sealed. This piece right here, this is going to be a steal for somebody because I just found it. I'm just going to let somebody have it for like a bargain. The last one was they were selling for like $250. Up to, I think, $250. This one is $99. PG-13 for the NCC 1701-B, factory sealed, Diamond Select. These things are cool. I could probably sell this for a couple $100 if I wanted to just wait it out, but I just want to just get it out the door. It's just some new old stock that I found in the back, so if you need it, grab it. A cool piece for $99. PG-13, $99 for the NCC 1701-B, which is, of course, from Generations, and a cool one. Makes all the noises, apparently, if you get the batteries all charged up. But it's brand new, factory sealed, tape, both sides. Star Trek. There you have it. There it is. Close up. Sorry about that. Something different, like I said, I'd like to throw some different stuff out there for you guys. And we're going to go back to camera 2 now. Check this one out. Here we go. Right now, modern prototypes are just like ridiculously popular, right? And they just, I don't know if you know this, but they've taken off. Like, and likely because the vintage prototypes are just so expensive now, and people just can't afford them, or nobody's willing to come down in price. Whatever the situation may be, modern prototypes are extremely hot. And I've got a couple of them tonight, and they're already graded. So the great thing about that is you don't have to worry about having them authenticated. Not that I would sell anything that was not legit, but my point is this alleviates all pressure that you know exactly what you're getting. So this is from 2000, and let me just double check one more time the year on this before I. This is from 2002. This is from A New Hope, and this is a really cool piece. This is a high-grade example. This is a 85-plus first shot prototype for Boshek. Check it out. There it is. You can't see the grade there because the acrylic, actually, I'll show you. You can't see the grade there because the acrylic for the weapon is right there. You can check it out. 85-plus, CAS graded. Awesome piece. PG-11 for $349. That's a ship price to your door. This is a first shot action figure. I mean, it's a prototype. This is Boshek from New Hope. Super cool, interesting figure. If you remember throughout the movie from Mos Eisley, obviously. PG-11, $349. I'm going to price these prototypes to get them out the door. The grading cost on these alone is, getting up there anyway after you ship it and all that stuff. It's close to $100. So factor that in there. And also you're getting an authentic piece. There's a lot of prototypes out there that are not legit, and it's really hard to tell. So, I mean, and they sell for $100, $200 by themselves anyway. So there you have it. Really cool figure. CAS 85 plus grade. PG-11, $349 for a prototype from 2002. Super cool figure, something different, something cool. I like that stuff, and right now prototypes are just on fire, especially modern prototypes, because they are reasonable and not crazy like the vintage stuff, which not knocking the vintage, but it is what it is. Okay, back over here. If you like better photos of that piece, what have you, awesome. Okay, yes. Diamond Select. Yes, so back to this one. I don't like to answer a whole lot of questions, but I will, let's try to save them for the end, but I will answer. This is a Diamond Select piece. And you can tell that by, on the back it says Diamond Select. Actually on the front it does too, on the bottom there. right there, right above my thumb. That is a Diamond Select piece. It's factory seal, PG-13. So there you have it. If you're interested in that, please claim it up, because some of these pieces like that are kind of obscure, they end up usually eventually going to the eBay, and they'll sell for more, but I like to get them out here just because avoid all that traffic, all that extra. And I want to connect with you guys as opposed to connect to people I don't know. So there you have it. Okay, back over here to me. Up next. Okay, some super cool stuff right here I'm a big fan of the 80s, and we've got some cool 80s stuff for us. This is PG number 25. Another VHS display that was in the store. These are super cool. I've only seen a handful of these things pop up. I'm talking very limited. This is a Back to the Future banner that would have hung at at your VHS local store, right? It's got a woven piece right here for a dowel rod or whatever however you would hang it, right? And overall, good shape. No major issues, no cuts, no rips, no tears. This is super cool. And as we all know, one of the most badass movies ever made, right? And on the backside, it's just like a see-through, if you will. So a super cool thing for VHS display, available on video cassette from MCA Videos. This would have hung at your VHS stores. Super cool, tough to get hold of. PG-25. What was PG-13? Oh, the Star Trek? Okay, thank you, Scott. Appreciate that. PG-25 is $99. That is a steal for anything Back to the Future movie related. That's like, obviously not just the video display, anything to store display related. It's always hot because you had to be either a dealer or had to get it from one of those guys because you couldn't just order them directly from MCA, right? There you have it. PG-25 for $99. That is super cool. I thought I lost this, but I found this the other day, and I was like, man, I need to get that out there. Somebody's going to love that. It's super cool. You got Robert Zemeckis, of course, in the front there for the director. And then, of course, the DeLorean. And everything. Of course, this is not the second film. The first film goes always substantially higher for products from the first film versus the second one in Back to the Future franchise because it was, quite frankly, a little better movie. But my point is it was still a good one. So there you have it. Awesome piece. Super cool, super cool, super cool. Nice, and it's got a real nice sheen to it, so it's cool. We have a select number of items tonight. That's why I'm kind of going over these because they're different, and I want to make sure you know exactly what we're looking at. That way you're not kind of figuring out something different. So there it is. All right, moving along. So speaking of different, this piece is an absolute steal on this one too. This of a mask piece here. I'm not going to bore you with the completeness of this but this is 100% complete. I can show you a few items. This is the snake oil piece from Mask, 100% complete and overall great shape. So I'll open this right here for you. You got both your Mask drivers in there with their helmets. I'm just going to go over some brief descriptions here because this can take forever. Then here, everything is in there as it should be. Clean, new, as far as no broken parts that I notice on here. All your bombs are there. I mean, these are like $15-20 a piece. I mean, you can go source these things out, but it's 100% complete, so you're good to go. All Mask stuff is super cool. In good shape. Snake oil. This is 100% complete. PG-7, easily like a $150 piece, sometimes $200 on the right day. PG-7 for $99. Take advantage of that if you need this or just want a really badass Mask piece. Mask stuff just sells. It always does, has for us. And then, of course, all the bins come out and all that good stuff. Super cool piece. PG-7 for $99. The decals are still on there good, too, as well. Sorry, they're just the green screen's keying on the snake oil part, which is obviously green. So there it is. PG-7 for $99. 100% complete Mask snake oil. Sean, what's that? Sean Johnson. Okay, thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. You'll like that piece, man. And I'm sure he knows, but finding complete Mask stuff is tough. It just is, and Mask stuff is like a sleeper line, like Jurassic Park. Man, people go crazy over it. Not like Star Wars crazy, But my point is, people, you find them, they want them. Cool piece. Thanks, Sean. Okay, speaking of Star Wars, I found this also. New old stock, if you will. Super, super cool, and I'm going to let this go at a very... Yes.
Wit Dog wants PG-25.
What's PG-25? I don't even know what that is.
Display.
Oh, the Back to the Future display. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I put it over there. Okay, can you put that with his... What else do you have? Just so never mind, I can't remember. Wit Dog. Okay, there you have it. Thank you, sir. Back to this piece. PG-17. Awesome piece here. These are no longer, these are discontinued as well. Master replicas, Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi. And you can, sorry, the blade is green. It's just the green's green. I just want people to know it's not, well, it's blacked it out. No. So here's what you get. You get the box, and you get the paperwork as well. And, of course, you get the saber. I put brand new batteries in this thing for you. So it lights up. It works. Now, you can't see the green, obviously, but you can see the black. The cool thing about this is if you look, the main thing, if you're not familiar with sabers, is on these style, this is the fixed blade one, by the way, is that all these LEDs, people would give them to your kids, and they would beat on them, and they would go out. That's the main thing, and you can see clearly, well, I'm telling you, but there's no LEDs that are out. Everything works. The sound banks work. The force action works. All that stuff, and there's the hilt, of course, in good shape. Your battery is located underneath this cap in a sound module, so there's like, it takes like 6 or 8 AA's, so good grief. But anyway, you can see it again. Yeah. Like I said, not black, it is green, which would be kind of cool to see a black light, but regardless, there you have it for the whole package. Like I said, the box in this, easily like a $250 piece for these things. These are still discontinued. $169 for this, man. Super cool. This is 2002, I think, is when they made these. I think they retail for $200 if memory serves, or $250 or something like that. So I found this. I was like, man, I'm gonna blow this out to somebody who needs it. What? Alan G. Alan. Also, who I meant to say, with this particular piece, I am going to have to get a long box for it, which is not a problem. It just I forget UPS and get one. I don't have one handy, so it may take me a little bit more time to ship it. But as soon as I get a box, I'll get it out. No big deal. We'll try to ship as fast as I can. I just don't have boxes like that on hand, so I'll go get one for you. Okay, thank you, Alan. Back over to camera 2, we have another prototype for us. This coming from is also authenticated prototype, and it is loose. This is from Kenner 1995, the Superboy PG-8, $119. Behind it, you see the COA from Tom Derby. Back in the day, he, of course, was, if you don't know, started with Cloud City, or got going with Cloud City, then transitioned to AFA and CIB and all that stuff. So this is signed by him. It's authenticated. It's a first shot. Superboy from Kenner 1995, I believe that's the correct date. PG-8 from 119. Once again, here you go, an all-in thing where you don't have to worry about getting it graded or authenticated. You can get graded if you like with CES or AFA or whatever your choice is. We have a great history of CES, so check them out as well. If you need help in that process, we can hook you up. PG-8 space 119 for the awesome Superboy first shot. And like I said, modern first shots are ridiculously on fire right now, so take advantage if you like it. These kind of a niche thing, man, but some of these things blow up in price. Some of them don't, some of them do, whatever. My point is that for $100-something, getting a prototype, pretty damn cheap, considering production figures sometimes are that expensive depending on what line you're into, if not more. So there we have it. Back over to camera number 1 we go. What do we got next? Okay. We have another movie poster, and this one is super cool and awesome. Another 80s. Now this is a half sheet. A half sheet is, you have your typical sizes. Just for those who don't know, your movie theater posters that are long. Well, they also made like kind of half sheets, which were more wide than they were tall, and they were a little bit smaller in size, like for maybe your corridors or something inside your movie theater. Still movie posters, still official NSS licensed movie posters. This is super cool. This is from the cult classic, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't know if some of you guys like that, with Tim Curry, right? From did it? He died, didn't he? I thought no. Okay, I thought he died. Maybe he didn't. So the back it's not too bad shape. It's got a little bit of I guess it looks like water. I can't tell what's there, but it's a little bit of dirt happening. But I'm gonna price this just so ridiculously cheap it won't even matter. Got a small little rip right here, but it still displays nice and it's rolled, so it's not been folded. As you can see, it's overall good shape. Other than that, fair condition, much like the Total Recall one. But hey, it's on heavy cardstock. It's a half sheet. PG-18. People love this movie, man. For $34, that's a steal. Like minty ones go for well over $100. But take it if you want something cool from the 80s.
Scott N said it's his birthday today.
It's your birthday, Scott N? Oh, Tim Curry's birthday. Okay. What? I don't know. Okay. Well, hey.
Oh, he's still alive.
Is Tim Curry?
Chris Norton wants PG-18.
Okay, Chris Horton. Thank you, Chris. I did not know that. See, and I'm seriously, I couldn't time that any better because I just found this the other day, yesterday upstairs. I was like, huh? Okay, he did. Okay, all right. Okay, that's what it was. I knew he had some kind of health issues, but I'm glad. Cool actor. Remember, he was the dude who was like, I love you in Home Alone 2, wasn't it? But there you go. Thank you, Christopher Horton. Cult classic movie there for you. Get to camera 2 here in a minute, but I've got some more stuff to get through over here, Todd. Okay, check this bad boy out. Here we go. Whew. This is a Mitten Seal Box twin pod cloud car. I showcased this one the other night. Had actually a lot of people hit me up about it. It's just tough piece to find. And I had a screenshot I was going to show you. Actually, give me 1 second. I want to show you something really fast. If you'll indulge me for 1 second, I'm going to add this real fast because I want to show you something real fast, real quick. Image. 1 moment. Where is that piece? That one I was looking at. Is it right there? Yes, this is it. Okay. So just for reference, this is a recent sale. I'm gonna this so you can see how ridiculous. I want to mark this down. So this was this is Mitten Seal Box, factory sealed all the way around, right? It's got a little bit of indentions right here. You can see a little bit of wear right there. Pop is still there, as you can see in the bottom, that area down there. Other than that, it's got one really decent side. The other side's not bad, but typically with these boxes, people, they have a little bit of compression, if you will. Tape is still sealed here, still sealed here as well. So factory seal, Mitten Seal box piece. So I'm going to show you this example of this was actual sale. This was sold about a month ago. This was a contents sealed version of this exact piece. So basically opened, not played with, contents are sealed, all the baggies are sealed. So for $400 with free shipping, right? So if you look at this is PG number 9. You know what? Let me see that real fast. I'm gonna do even one better than that because I'm tired of. There it is. PG9. Check this out. Factory seal, Mitten Seal box. Ridiculous. $449. I mean, like I showed you an example there. That was an open box version for $400. This is a seal box for $50 more. That, my friends, is just ridiculous. I mean, at least from my chair, because sealed stuff is always exponentially more expensive than the open stuff, which is how it is, unless you're just a piece of crap, just beat up. There it is. PG9 for $449. Like I said, it has some condition issues, but it's not horrible. You know what I'm saying? But for what it is, these are actually really tough to get sealed. Empire Strikes Back stuff is always tough to get sealed, and it never sticks around. So PG9 for $449. Great piece right there for you. If you need it, hit us up, and we'll get you taken care of. That's a ship price anywhere in the United States. On the larger items, larger price items, list is just ridiculously big. We're just going to help you out with the shipping. So that's a ship-to-you price in the United States. PG9 for $449. Mitten Seal box, factory seal all the way around. The pop is still good. And like I said, I would say C7 on this box. In that range, out of 10. I mean, 10 being absolutely dead mint. There you have it. I hate using the word mint, but there it is. Okay. Anyway, back over to, let's go over to camera number 2. Speaking of cool, this one is awesome. Another first shot for us. Another graded first shot. Another high grade first shot. Talking high grade first shot. This is from the Power of the Jedi line. And it's none other than Luke Skywalker. PG-10, 90 plus grade. Ridiculously high grade. A lot of your first shots, have problems, for whatever reason, and they get 80s, 75s, what have you. A 90 plus grade. I don't think they have one higher graded than this. I don't want to put my life to it, but they only go up to 100, right? And that's just nobody ever sees 100. So PG-10 for $499. This is Luke Skywalker from Power of the Jedi line. And the thing about that is, first of all, A, it's Luke Skywalker. B, the Power of the Jedi line and the Power of the Force line from 1995 or 97 are significantly tougher to get than your newer prototypes because people, they just didn't have as many out there as they do now. I mean, the newer stuff that's flooded the market, but these other earlier lines from that time period are tough to get a hold of. PG-10 for $499 is Luke Alan G. That is a great pickup for a first 12 character, and I was going to continue on by saying, if you can, while somebody goes, it's not apples, it's apples and oranges. Look at first shots for like a Luke Skywalker, like, you know, your first 12 character. It'd be easily in the 5 figures, you know. So I'm just saying this is ridiculously a fraction of that cost, and it's graded too. So no worries there. Thank you, Alan, another great customer, another great patron. So I appreciate that. Okay, and I mean that from the website and from the literal term. So there you have it. Okay, let's move over here to another cool piece. Speaking of cool, we have another awesome display. This is PG number 6, PG 6. Okay, and check this out. Another VHS display, double-sided display, another iconic movie, cult movie, and another iconic actor. Stallone from Cobra, man. Remember that with Bridget Nielsen? Look at the pistol grip on that bad boy. On a 1911. That is cool. Crime is a disease, meet the cure. I love it how he's got the match in his mouth. So this was a hanging display, which would have hung in your VHS store, right? And it would have obviously turned around as such. Really cool. I've never seen another one of these, and that doesn't. I meant looked for them, but I never see these come up ever. He has a grenade, 2 grenades in his belt. If you can't see, it's just so 80s. I love it. And kind of slimmed down from his Rocky role, but still, regardless, there it is. PG-6 for $169. Finding these displays are ridiculously tough, and you find the right people, it's usually more than $200 for these type of displays, I'm going to tell you. So there it is, PG-6 for $169, super cool. He's even copying my shades, you know, I've got to get some royalty off that, but whatever. PG-6 for $169. Stallone from the movie Cobra, awesome piece. No, that's a match. That's a little match. He's badass. He chews on his matches. That's pretty hardcore. Anyway, super cool piece. Something different. I always like different stuff. So there you have it. He's even got the faux fire coming out, almost like a lightsaber out of the minigun there. What would that be? That would be like a Mac 10 or something. Mac 25, whatever it may be. Not a gun expert, but there you have it. All right, so bam, right there. Next up on deck, we have got this piece. Another super cool piece and ridiculously high grade piece. Been really fortunate to get some really cool stuff in and different stuff. I don't really go into this area very much because I don't have a lot of knowledge, but I love it. So we talk about Nintendo stuff, right? Nintendo is ridiculously cool, and Nintendo is ridiculously hot too right now with everybody, you know, from the 80s. This was a Nintendo display, a dangler for the Game Boy. It's still, right? It's awesome, man. I mean, I remember seeing these back in the day. This was dated 1993. And of course, it's the buy the basic set shelf dangler point of purchase display. So this would have been in your store, maybe a Walmart or your KB toy store, what have you. Beautiful condition, heavy acrylic. They really did a really good job. And on these custom jobs, they do take a little bit more time. They cost a little bit more money, and rightfully so. They're doing something from scratch, right? They're making something. They're creating something as opposed to like, you have your statement of archival in the back there. So everything is still in the acrylic in really good shape. This is something super cool that you don't see every day. This is PG number... where is that? I don't know where I put that. What number is that over there? It's a Nintendo display. Hold on a second. I lost my post-it note.
Right there. 12.
Oh, PG-12. Okay, PG-12. This is, by the way, I'm going to show you the grade on this. A 90 grade. Another ridiculously high grade for display stuff. Really super cool. And the price on this, awesome. You don't see this come up very often. Is $3.99. Still in the bag. Still graded. Super cool. Like I said, this is once again a shelf dangler. It's heavy. It's heavier than your standard like Carta figure. They really had some awesome acrylic in there. They put in there something different. Nintendo. I love Nintendo. I love the late 80s, early 90s like color schemes. It just screams. It's just cool. PG-12 for $3.99. An awesome piece right there. Of course, it's graded and all that stuff like I showed you. There, you can see it. There you go. Anyway, awesome piece, cool piece, something different. I like different stuff. Okay, so back over here to this piece. We've got some other stuff still going. We've got some posters left and a few other things. A short and sweet sale tonight. Don't forget to contact us after sale. We're taken care of via PayPal and shipped out the door. This is cool. So I'm sure you guys can recognize this one. Another iconic movie. You can recognize the the actor in there as well. There is, of course, Grand Moff Tarkin, better known as, what was his name? I always forget his name. Peter Cushing. I had it on the tip of my tongue. But there he is from Frankenstein, The Curse of Frankenstein. A super cool poster. This is a VHS poster as well. It's been rolled. It's in overall good shape. No major issues, rips, tears. You can see it right there. I hope it's doing it justice for what it is. And a smaller poster, so not as expensive to frame if you wanted to frame it. Neat, neat, neat. I haven't seen a lot of these come up either in really good shape. PG-21 for $49 VHS poster with Peter Cushing. Kind of a Star Wars tie-in, right? Peter Cushing's just a great actor anyway, regardless of the Star Wars tie. PG-21 appeals to horror fans, Star Wars fans, Peter Cushing fans, Frankenstein fans, so whatever. Cool piece. PG-21, $49 for the Curse of Frankenstein poster. Right. Okay. Up next, we got a couple more posters and a few other things, so stand by. Okay, up next, PG number 20. This is a cool one, and this is an advanced poster for a movie I just watched last night, which is weird, or part of it. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. That is an advanced poster, so that advanced meaning it came out prior to the movie being released, so it would have been at your movie theaters, hanging in theaters before the movie came out, right? So there you have it. Another neat piece here. It's been rolled. Let's put this back and roll it back again. Get it rolled. All these, by the way, will ship in poster tubes. And a great movie, man. I actually kind of dig this one. It's a tie between this one and Raiders of the Lost Ark. I like Temple of Doom, don't get me wrong, but these two are my favorite. The Crystal Skull, whatever. But there you have it. Cool one. PG-20 for $59 for the awesome poster. Usually around $75-$80 up to $100 depending on the day. A nice example. It's been rolled. It's in advance. Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, all popular. Always demanding some demand there. Demanding some demand. PG-20. Awesome piece. It'll come shipped in a poster roller, like I said. There's a cool one right there for you from Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. It's a great movie. Go watch that one. Brent G. D as in dog. Brent D. Brent Dunstan. Thank you. Can you mark that on there for me? Okay, thank you. All right, here we have another poster. This is another cool one as well. Wait a minute, is that? Okay, we did that one. Okay, just making sure. It says short and sweet sale tonight. Be sure to join us on Thursday for another badass sale. Another got some cool stuff coming in between now and then. Some brand new product from Hasbro. We also have got some other vintage stuff coming in as well. And stand by. Make sure you have all your alerts turned on. Whatever. Smoke signal it, whatever you got to do. Make sure that you are staying tuned because I got some really cool stuff coming in. PG number 2. This, my friends, was a Star Wars poster for actually a Star Wars store display for The Force Awakens when it came out. And this was a Macy's display. And this is a cool one. It's on really kind of a heavy, almost like laminated style paper from The Force Awakens. And there it is. Look how big that is. It's huge. Super cool and in overall good shape. No major issues. Really cool. This came when Macy's was closing down. They were shutting down their store where I was previously living. And they happened to be during this time of the movie. And they were just like people were actually wanting this stuff. But a guy called me. He's like, hey, do you want this? And I bought it from him, like all their stuff. And this is the last piece of all that stuff that I had. And I just forgot I had it the other day. I think I put it out maybe a couple weeks ago, but I forgot I had it again. Rolled up, Force Awakens Macy's store display. Let me get this back in a roll for us. This is PG number 2. Have to get a big roll for this, but having said that, something different, something cool, be a great marquee piece for your collection or just your theater room. PG-2 is $69. Pretty much a buy it now price for just a Star Wars display, right? And a nice sized one at that. Typically your bigger displays garner bigger money. Having said that, I haven't seen this one online either. It's weird. It's like sometimes those stores get one-off things. PG-2 for $69. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. What's that? Wet dog? Wet dog coming in there. Thank you, sir. Wet dog. Okay, gotcha. Wit dog. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Wit. Don't forget to contact us, folks, after the sale, which is taken care of via PayPal and ship you out. Our goal is ship tomorrow. Usually within 2 days is when we get out. I've got one more cool piece that I'm going to throw out there for you, and this is something different, and I'll tell you the story behind it, and then we can, regardless, it's just an interesting story. So most of you guys know the Sideshow Hot Toys Dealer. I've been that way for a long time, and then I just kind of the ordering process is just you have to order a lot of that stuff, and I just just kind of interesting. So I just kind of like told them like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and like cancel my account. But before I did that, they sent me a box full of stuff, and they told me like, hey, we've got some stuff here for some old from some old toy fairs and things like that. I didn't think anything of it, so I just paid the shipping, and they said, yeah, it was just ship it to me. Well, turns out that they shipped a really super cool piece for what this is. And if you guys know, a lot of toy fairs, that what their goal is to present new products, right, for the upcoming toy season. And some of them actually will make it to retail, and some will not. So a lot of it's just a bunch of stuff. They're just gauging interest, basically, right? Seeing if people are on board with it. Well, this is a really cool piece in the fact that it is a toy fair mock-up, for one. So it's never went to retail, and two, it's an unproduced figure. So you're talking about a toy that never was actually produced other than for mock-up purposes. And then, like I said, it was never sold in stores. And there's telltale signs of this, and I won't get into the specifics, but I know you have like a heavy cardstock here with foam core, right? That's a dead giveaway. They'd never sold this kind of stuff in stores because it's too thick. And when have you seen something sell like this in a store? You just don't, right? Look how thick that is. And then the back side. So this is Universal Monsters, and this is the creature from the Black Lagoon. Obviously no price tags, anything like that. So this would have been hanging at Toy Fair, and here's the actual toy, which was hot glued onto this, right? He's green, but obviously he's showing up black. Anyways, this is what's called Wild Springs. And when you go to look this up on Google, you can't even find examples of this because they never made it. And they were going to make the entire line, apparently, but they just scrubbed the entire line. That's all the information that I have on it. But it's super cool. I've contacted a few people that know more about this stuff than me, and they concur. That's what it is, Toy Fair mock-up. And these never made it to retail because they never made them. So there you have it. There was how it would hang in your Toy Fair display. And for what I'm pricing this at, for any kind of mock-up prototype, if you will, ridiculous. PG-23 is $349. For a horror fan, it's like a no-brainer, or just somebody that wants something special, unique. You just simply will likely never see something like this. I should say, I don't know, but there's none out there, even if you look at Google Images. So take that in consideration. PG-23 for $349 for a Toy Fair mock-up from Universal Monsters. This would have been, and also, this is the old Sideshow logo. And Sideshow was trying to dip their hand prior to their 6-scale stuff into this type of market, and they just never, I guess, took off. Interesting, something different. Like I said, I always like showing this kind of stuff. PG-23 is $349. Hit me up if you like this thing. You've got something to trade for it. I'm open to that as well, and some of these things that are kind of more niche. But here it is, PG-23, $349. Creature of the Black Lagoon mock-up Toy Fair from 2000, and that would have been. So there's not even dates on this. That's what's funny. Actually there is. 90. I was gonna say 97. 90. I was a year off. There you have it. Anyway, something different. Cool. Boom. All right, is that it? I think we're done. Oh, one more thing. I think we got. I'm going to show this one more time. A couple things just to go over, and then I'll be done. Once again, PG-11 is $349. This is an 85 grade. First shot for 2002 Hasbro Star Wars Boshek. You can see it right there. You can see the grade on the side there as well. I don't know if camera 2 showed it up. I like to kind of give you an in-depth. The helmet's there on top. You get the weapon there as well. First shot, this is an 85 plus grade, PG-11 for $349. Super cool. Neat figure from A New Hope, obviously. Then you have this prototype here. This is the Superboy prototype from Cloud City Collectibles, COA, which is Tom Derby. This is basically a rock-clad provenance. He basically, nobody disputes him usually ever. But there you have it. PG-8 for $119. There it is. Boom. You need a cool prototype. Superboy. This is 1995. I'm going to double check that. Yeah, Man of Steel series 1995. And then, of course, the big boy here, PG-9 for $449. That is your twin pod cloud car, factory sealed, got the pop intact. It's got a little bit of wear here, a little bit of just compression here and compression here. One side of the box is very nice, factory sealed, twin pod cloud car. Can't beat that. As I showed you a screenshot earlier, the sealed contents are in that price range. So having said that, let's see if we got anything else. I think that's it. Contact us right now with your claims over on Facebook and let us know what you have. We'll get you taken care of via PayPal. We will ship you out tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a good night and take care. Thursday. Turn notifications on. Be sure to check us out. You guys are great, wonderful. Appreciate you supporting the channel. And you guys have a great night. Adios.